Hello survivors and welcome to today's video. So unless you've been living under a rock, you will know that the official servers went down last night. I don't know if anyone else was there for the shutdown. They did give us a lovely message up at the end, but yeah, it was weird. So we streamed the whole thing last night and it was quite emotional. It really was. But we did give Ark a lovely send-off and it was a nice experience overall, even though it was really bittersweet. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. So after the servers shut down, we got the crunch. And we were looking forward to the crunch. We were thinking, right, there's going to be some answers, maybe a snippet of some sort. We thought with them taking official servers down, there's got to be something, right? They've got to show us something. They didn't show us nothing, but we did get some questions answered. So that's what we're going to be getting into today. If you go on to enjoy the video, please leave a like and maybe subscribe if you're not already. We've got loads of Ark on here and so much more to come. By the way, I'm not going to go into all of the stuff that is in this. We're just going to get to the good stuff, the meat of it. So we're going to skip past all the fluff. When is it launching? End of October. We still don't have a date for that. So we just know end of October. I'm thinking probably like the 1st of November. Let me know what you guys think, but I think that's probably going to be it. So, right, they talk about Ark 2 for the first time in ages. So why are you doing it? So why are they doing this remaster? There are various reasons we've decided to take this approach. One is to refine the development of the team's skills on Unreal Engine 5 and how far it can be pushed for next generation titles. Ark 2. Another factor is business reasons, so they've been quite open about this here. Because listen to this, developing a next generation sequel while no longer releasing paid expansion packs has proven difficult for our studio's long-term survival. So because Ark Survival Evolved is completely finished, they've got nothing else to release to make any money. We know they don't add microtransactions, anything like that, so they're not actually making any money other than people that are deciding to buy Ark Survival Evolved now, which is, probably dwindling considering the game's been out for so long. So we need to continue generating revenue while we develop Ark 2. And finally, the ultimate reason, whereas Ark 2 is being designed as a Souls-like adventure, I know some people are going to hate that. I'm really excited for it. If there's anybody else, right, who is as excited for a Souls-like adventure in an Ark style, let me know, because I really am excited for this. I think it's going to be amazing. But obviously, they know a lot of people aren't going to be happy about that. So they've said, we want to provide the community with an evergreen classic Ark experience, one that can continue to grow over time on a cleaned up code base. So they know their code was fucked from the start, right? So that was quite good. I like that. And we've got a little bit of, why they're doing it. And it makes sense, They are going to need to make some money to be able to put that money into Ark 2. So then we've got how are you leveraging the new technology? And then they talk more about Unreal Engine 5 and how they're going to be doing it. They're talking about, the foliage, cross-platform modding, though. This is a good one, but I'm not sure. I've heard Overwolf is a bit dodgy. I don't know. I can't remember who said it. I don't know firsthand. I don't have any firsthand experience, so we can just hope for the best, I guess. But about the mods, right? It says here, where mods created on a PC are delivered directly to your consoles from a custom modded... God, I cannot talk today. It was a late night. We were up quite late last night having our Ark closing party, so forgive me for this. Directly to your consoles from a custom modding backend. So the mod capability for creators includes using the full power of Unreal Engine 5, including Blueprint to create anything, any kind of new content or gameplay within Ark. So that sounds amazing. So they're still planning to bring modded stuff to console. So if you've modded it on a PC, you should be able to put it out to console. So we should be able to get some of those really cool modded servers that we were never able to play before on console. You'd have to go onto PC to be able to play them. So this is really good. 11 brand new creatures, so that's all that stuff that was at the top of the crunch. I'm not really that fussed. I'll enjoy it when it comes out, do you know what I mean? But I'm not going to be excited about something that's coming out into the game that we haven't even got yet. Do you know what I mean? But listen to this. This sounds awesome. New minimap system, pan, zoom, pings, etc. That sounds really good. New structures, display cases, smaller tech teleporters, and different building pieces. And a major building system overhaul. We did see that with their larger walls and stuff, so this is really good news. New gameplay items, don't know what, they haven't gone into depth on that, but that sounds exciting as well. Dynamic navigation mesh and creature pathfinding overhaul, so the dinosaurs are probably going to be a bit scarier. I like that as well. Total UI revamp. This is something we have been saying they have got to do, because that god-awful green writing everywhere that looks like it's been done in Microsoft Paint, when computers were first invented. So yeah, I'm buzzing about that. That is awesome. And a new Dino Manager system. View the real-time status and track locations of all your creatures at will through one unified menu. And then they said, and much more. So all that stuff sounds amazing. I'm really quite buzzing for that. It's stuff that we've been asking for ages, yeah? So then we go into pre-orders, okay? So they're not planning on making it pre-order at all. You purchase the game towards the end of October when they reveal the trailer. So we are not getting a trailer till the end of October. So everyone that's every week in the tweets commenting saying, when's the trailer? When's the trailer? There's your answer. We're not getting one until the end of October. And there's no plan to allow anyone access to the game early. We'll all have access to it at the same time. No intentions to release exclusive content only available at launch. This is cool because, you know, sometimes like content creators get hold of the game first and then they get to play it first and stuff and give out their opinions. It's either a good thing because they don't want people to have special treatment. That's what they're making it sound like. But a little bit, it makes me think that they don't want people to have access to it early and to put out, maybe if it doesn't run very well, and so then it puts other people off from buying it when it's actually released. I don't know, it sounds a little bit like that might be what's going on, but we will see. Either way, I'm glad we all get to play it at the same time. Right, crossplay, here we go. So it says here, crossplay will be enabled for Xbox Series X and S, Windows PC, and PlayStation 5, but crossplay will not work for Steam PC at launch. So they know we're going to ask why. So what they've said is, frankly, when we launch the game, we'll have to patch a lot because you're going to find things we missed or break the game in ways we never identified. So they're not going to gameplay test it very well then, is what that tells me. But no one does these days, unfortunately, except maybe From Software. And we prefer to be able to patch Steam platform very quickly to resolve these issues. So they're going to split the official servers between the respective crossplay platforms. And they said they intend to host some servers that are crossplay only between Xbox and PlayStation to keep out the PC master race, folks. Namely, so you stop asking us about it on Twitter. I would hate to be a PvP player and have to play against PC players because, you know, well, we won't go into that in this video. That is not the topic for today, but you can understand why they're doing it. So it looks like December is when the crossplay should be enabled for all platforms, so meaning Steam can actually play with us. So we'll see what happens with that. I got a feeling it might be like next year sometime, but you never know. So this applies to both official and unofficial servers, but saying, don't worry, we have a separate official network online that's restricted just to Xbox and PlayStation. So they've got some server changes here, and it says that they've increased the stasis replication range for structures significantly and dinos by about 70%. So you'll be able to see them from further away before they de-render. Additionally, we'll be making use of instance rendering for all our structure tile sets. Think building pieces, meaning bases are going to run a lot better. Love that, love that. I think that's amazing. So the servers are still going to be capped at 70 players, which I think is fine. They said that they're going to have a little look eventually at maybe increasing it to 100 plus players, but that depends on further engine upgrades and optimizations and stuff. But I'm fine with it at 70. I think that's absolutely fine. I think the more people, the more dinos out, the more lag. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how things are going to run in Unreal 5, but just from our experience and sort of the post-traumatic stress of all of the lag that we've had on ASE, it sticks with you, doesn't it? So it just makes you worry about this sort of stuff, especially when we get into what we're going to be going into later when it comes to having dinos out all over the place. Oh, which we will be talking about now, because here we go. What content changes have been made for day one? Caves, raft, cryopods, tech, giant squirrels. This is a hot topic, and we wanted to clarify our intentions. Right, I'm going to have to sit up in my seat for this, because this is what got us a bit riled up last night. Generally, we intend to release content based on the map it launched with. It doesn't matter when it launched. For example, the raft will be available on day one, and the Rinionatha on the island. However, tech creature variants and cryopods will not be available. Cryopods will not be available. Oh! Like, I thought, because we can learn it on any map now on ASE, I've been saying the whole time, no, it's been fine, it'll be fine. They will have pods, we'll have pods, it'll be fine. But no, they've decided not to, so they must be really confident in their whatever they're making that people's dinos out all over the place isn't going to cause issues, because people are going to have so many dinos, each tribe with so many dinos out, it's going to be ridiculous. But yeah, there you have it. No cryopods available at the start, so we're going to have to wait until extinction for that. And I can't remember where that was on the roadmap that they released, where extinction was, but it's probably like end of next year or something, right? You know, given with their penchant for delays, shall we say. So that is shit. I am pissed off and gutted about that. I really am. Let me know what you guys think. Are you happy about not having cryopods? I just think it's going to be an absolute pain in the ass. I could not be asked taming a Rex miles away and walking that all the way home. I'm just not. Nah, that's something that, I mean, obviously I'll put up with it, but what if I make like what a thumb ache. If you play on controller, your thumbs hurt a lot when you're just walking really slow on a dinosaur, yeah? So, yeah, that's not something I'm looking forward to. So I guess we're going to have to tame Quetzals, right? We're all going to have to tame some Quetzals so that we can travel stuff back and forth. But I guess, do you know what? It might be quite nice to go back to not having it, maybe. I'm trying to convince myself now, you know, to have to actually do things the old school way. But it's just going to be mad. Like, you're talking, we're going to have that on Scorched Earth, Aberration. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go down because people are used to a better way of life now on it, aren't they? But yeah, I'd love to know what you guys think. Has this rattled you as much as it's rattled me? Right, let's go on to the next bit. So they've overhauled the building, as we've seen from a couple of the snapshots that they gave us a few months back. But, this is the worst one. This is the worst one for me. This is worse than Cryo Pods. Disabled leveling of movement speed on creatures and players on official networks. So obviously on unofficial, you know, they can change the configuration. But holy shit. No movement speed. Again, thumbs. That's going to be such a thumb ache. I mean, I get how you're not really supposed to be able to outrun a raptor because it is a survival game. But, like, that's one of the main things that we level straight away when we get in. That's going to be... Maybe that... Right, this is what the Dino Lord said, okay? So when the Dino Lord read this, he said it's probably because of PvP. You know, when they're, like, darting around all over the place and stuff really fast. It's probably to sort that out. But I really wish they would separate PvP from PvE and have things different for each one because it's ridiculous. Let me know if you agree. I hate this. I hate the no movement speed. When I heard this, I said, I'm not playing it. I actually said, no, I'm not playing it. There's no movement speed. I don't want to play it. No movement speed, no Cryo Pods. Nah, it's not for me. But that is a biggie. That is such a big one. But there was a lot of people on Twitter that seemed really pissed off about this as well. This and the Cryo Pods. And for me, that is just, no. But yeah, I said I wasn't going to play it because of it, but I'd probably still play it. So quality of life changes to the small dinos, some breeding changes. So this is a good one because we were a bit concerned, right? Especially the Dino Lord, because he was worried that they'd fix it so that the mutations didn't go into negatives. And so this was really good to hear, but they've written, this one sounds scary, we know. Our product Q&A teams are freaking out about it, but generally our intention hasn't been to change the strength of the creatures, but to make the implementation cleaner. Previously, mutations were based on a creature's wild stat multiplayer. Now, we've given it its multiplier. And here we go. This is the good bit here. We have not fixed getting more than 20 mutations, but we've removed the 255 cap so that servers can specify a cap. We'll leave it as is for our officials, 255, but that's open to adjustments. So this is pretty good news. The Dino Lord's happy, but I don't understand too much about mutations, even though he's talked to me about it a lot. I edited the whole couple of videos he made about mutations, but it still goes over my head. But he said it's really good news. So yeah, I'll take his word for it. And hopefully this will put a lot of you breeders out there's minds at rest as well. At rest? At rest. You know what I mean. And the last thing I want to talk about is gameplay. Gameplay when. So you will 100% be able to see the game via the trailer and screenshots before you purchase the game in October. We're not getting any more specific than that. So that is it. They're not giving us any more to go on. So they are going to be bringing Survival of the Fittest out, but not on launch. So who knows when we'll get that? We don't know. Oh yeah. Okay. One biggie. This is probably the last one we're going to look at before we finish the video. But events, extra life, and ASA content. Yes, we will be doing these. Oh god, and this just made us think, this is going to be a shit show. You ready? The first ASA event will be Extra Life. That's going to be mental, right? Because, I mean, you know the game breaks during Extra Life, yeah? I mean, we spent the whole Extra Life one time just dashboarded, trying to get into official servers. So, I don't know. I think this is just mental for them to do this. But yeah, bonus rates and all that jazz. And then we'll be doing our first content-related event in December with the launch of Winter Wonderland. So... I don't know, like, we've all experienced the issues during the Extra Life event, yeah? I don't know how this is going to go. I mean, obviously it would be quite exciting, but it's going to be mayhem. The game will have just come out, so everyone's running around like headless chickens, stealing each other's tames, getting all angry. Next minute, the rates go up, server just starts running like a bag of shit, and everyone's kicking off and getting angry at each other. I hope that doesn't happen, but in the back of my mind, I'm worried that it might. There is a lot more fluff in this crunch, but I just wanted to go over like the main things that sort of most people might be a bit sort of concerned and be curious about. Hopefully it cleared some stuff up. Let me know in the comments your thoughts, and if you enjoyed the video, maybe leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. So as I said, we streamed the ending of Ark on Twitch last night, and it was real fun. We had a lot of people from the chat come and join the server to say goodbye to Ark Survival Evolved with us. And we also decided to go and do Alpha Rockwell one more time before the servers shut down. So by the time we finished Rockwell, I think we had like 20-something minutes before the servers shut down to get back to see it all happen. But yeah, we just had to do it. And thank you so much to Big D for organising it, getting everything ready for it, going out and getting that Alpha Reaper barb during the week. Like, that was just insane. And I really want to thank everyone that came and joined the stream last night, that actually came on the server and got involved. You know who you are. We had an amazing time with you. And for us, we couldn't have wished for a better send-off for Ark. Like I said earlier, it was emotional, but it was really lovely sort of hearing people's stories in the chat, having some banter, and it kept the mood quite light, even though it was a really strange circumstance. There was a real sense of community, and it was absolutely lovely. And we appreciate everyone so much for being there. Thank you again. So with no official now, we will be streaming more Ark stuff. We'll probably try some unofficial servers, do some PvP, and probably try some other survival games. So we'll see how that goes. So that'll all be while we wait for the release of ASA. But if you feel like you want to come and join in, get involved, we do have a lot of fun with the chat, and we would love to see you there. Our Twitch link will be in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you all have a great day. Take care.
Get the bell on.